Hey everybody, welcome back to First to Know podcast brought to you by, I'm going to say the first one because I know you like saying the second one.
Okay.
Yavapai Bottled Gas. I had to turn my heater this morning. I was cold. So thank you, Yavapai Bottled Gas. The Yavapai County's oldest locally owned propane company. Call them today, 800-837-6744. And
Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles. Call them today at 928-239-7600.
Do you like Mexican food?
Who doesn't?
Right. Do you like music?
Yeah.
How about fun?
Yes, I do like fun.
Okay. Then you should go Friday, May 2nd from 6 to 9 to El Charro Norte in Chino Valley for music, food, and fun.
What?
So Marco Donnelly is live at El Charro Norte. So if you like more information, figure out what he's doing. He's captivating performances. He's blending soulful melodies with energetic rhythms. Visit el-charro-norte.com.
Musical bingo game night at Buffalo Wild Wings, Saturday, May 3rd from 6 to 8 p.m. at Buffalo Wild Wings in Prescott Valley. Join them for great music, food, and fun, and prizes. It's free to play and play to win. For more information, visit Leaderboard Games on Facebook.
I'm thinking they're just killing time until football season starts.
100%. I think everybody is just killing time until football season starts.
Normal people.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's other sports besides football. It's whatever. Prescott Chorale presents A Magnificent Obsession. Saturday, May 3rd from 3 to 5 at the Ruth Street Theater in Prescott. Prescott Chorale performs 3 unique choral selections. For tickets, visit PrescottChorale.com. Miniature Masterpiece Reception and Exhibition opening at the Phippen. Friday, May 2nd. There's a lot of stuff going on Friday, May 2nd.
Yes.
From 5:30 to 6 at the Phippen Museum in Prescott. The Phippen Museum's Miniature Masterpiece Show and Sale features museum quality fine art in miniature form. For more information, visit FippenArtMuseum.org. Do you like books?
Yes.
Excellent. The Peregrine in Prescott has an author event. So what this is the author will come and they're going to discuss the book. So Jeanine M. Canty, you know who I thought it was Jeanine, is it McCarthy that was on?
Yes,
that's who I thought of. That wouldn't be good for this. Returning the Self to Nature, Tuesday, May 6th from 4 to 5:30 at the Peregrine Book Company in Prescott. I love a good bookstore. I love their bookstore. Jeanine M. Canty discusses her book, Returning the Self to Nature. For more information, visit Peregrinebookcompany.com.
I got this one.
Oh.
Prescott Valley Days.
You're
Thursday,
so excited
May
about this.
8th. I'm so excited about this. Usually we have a big giant competition and I can never go, but I can go this year. So
you don't have a big competition?
Well, I do. Well, I don't. My daughter does, but we don't have to go up until Friday evening. So I can do the Thursday, even maybe the Friday.
You don't even have practice on Thursday.
I know.
Excellent.
I
Go
know.
on.
Thursday, May 8th through Sunday, May 11th at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. And that's in the parking lot. It's not actually inside the Findlay Toyota Center. PB days start Thursday night with a carnival and end Sunday night. Fridays include vendor marketplace and Fiesta de Pueblo?
Fiesta del Pueblo.
Oh, sorry. I did take 2 years of Spanish, but apparently I was in the 3rd year.
Where do you find the books? You know one Spanish word. Where do you go to find the books?
The biblioteca.
For more information, where do they go?
pvchamber.org.
Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona presents 2025 On Target Fundraiser. Saturday, May 10th from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Gunsite in Pardi.
Gunsite.
You said Gunsite. I was all, what the hell is a Gunsite? Saturday, May 10th from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Gunsite in Pardi. The PGC On Target Fundraising Tournament at Gunsite Academy starts at 7:30 a.m. and includes 3 pistol tournaments for all experience levels, followed by lunch and a raffle at noon. Get your tickets online at one.bidpal.net/ontarget251. You're never going to remember that. Go to Signals AZ, Google it, Click it. Get your tickets.
John Pardi comes to the Findlay Toyota Center Friday, May 16th from 7 to 10 at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. John Pardi's Honky Tonk Hollywood Tour returns to the U.S. For tickets, visit FindlayToyotaCenter.com.
How do you say honky tonk without saying honky tonk?
Yeah,
Honky tonk.
You can't.
You can't.
You cannot.
I'm going to make you take this one because I can't say that word.
NAS Wranglers versus the Massachusetts Pirates. Saturday, May 18th from 3 p.m. Again at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. Your Northern Arizona Wranglers take on the Massachusetts Pirates. For tickets, visit NASWranglers.com.
I'm concerned.
I am so concerned.
They're struggling.
It's getting scary. It's like...
But it's a first-year team.
And the Bengals can do it. Look at, like, you say it all the time. They go, okay, they'll go like 4-0 or 0-4, and then they'll come back and basically make it to the Super Bowl. So they still have time to turn things around. They just need to get some momentum going.
Basically make it to the Super Bowl. They didn't. They didn't even make it to playoffs.
The only reason they did not make it to the playoffs is because
the Chiefs
dirty, rotten.
Mm-hmm. So this could be the turning point for them.
100%. It's still early in the season that they can make the shift, but they've just got to do it.
You know what I like is that we had 2 home games for Storm to get ready and understand. First game was a struggle. Second game, I felt much more confident what we were doing. Now, by the time this game rolls around, our season is done and we can solely focus on
the Wranglers.
And that'll be exciting. So some cool halftime performances coming. We're partnering with a couple of the high schools in town to do a really cool halftime performance.
I am so excited for that.
That'll be very cool. I think
so
that's the 25th or 6th or something like that. Let's talk about the cause and effect of building codes.
Okay.
That sounds like fun, right?
So much.
I have no idea what that is. You know where I could learn?
Signature Series.
Absolutely. Tuesday, May 20th from 3:30 to 5 at the Center in Prescott. The Fain Signature Group presents its next Signature Series event for the Prescott Valley business community on Tuesday, May 20th. This free speaker event helps businesses stay informed on critical topics. To register, visit communitysignatureseries.com. This is smart because I have no idea. Building codes, I have a building. We have, is it up to code? How do you find out? What happens if it's not? This is a great, I always learn something really good when I go to these things. Ideally of the week, what you got?
Ideally of the week, buy Pizza Hut. Buy 1 large pizza and receive a medium 1 topping pizza for free.
For free?
For free.
Free 99?
Free 99.
Excellent. Podcast update featuring Mike Alderetti, master of the arena. Ride with us. Apparently there's a rodeo coming up pretty soon.
Wait.
Kind of a big deal around here. In this episode of Ride With Us, host Greg Mangarelli sits down with Mike Alderetti, the unsung hero behind the pristine condition of the Prescott Rodeo grounds and the world's oldest. That is true.
100%. There is a science that goes into this arena soil. It's like parts of sand, parts of clay.
For real.
100%. Watch the podcast. I learned something.
I thought dirt.
No, it's too hard. It's too soft for the horses. So
what about sand?
They use the sand, but then they have to mix it. It's
interesting.
It's a process.
And these guys have it on lock.
Lock.
Excellent. The cyber trap you're probably falling into and how to stop it on Out of the Dark. In this eye-opening episode, host Niles Banghauser sits down with seasoned IT consultant and every time. In this eye-opening episode, host Niles Banghauser sits down with seasoned IT consultant and world traveler Paulo Klobuchar to unpack cybersecurity's vital and often overlooked basics. We learned a lot when they switched our stuff over and he actually started paying attention to what we were doing because he's like, Elicia, what's your code to open your phone? I'm like, oh, it's like blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh God, please change that. And I was like, why? It's my phone. My work email, my banking, everything's on there.
The same password for multiple platforms. He goes, no, because if they catch one, they're just going to fish it on other things and go, oh, we got to hit over here. And then they have everything. It's
But it's so hard.
So hard.
There's so many and now you have to have like 17 letters, a lowercase, an uppercase, a number, an asterisk. It's too much.
So much. And I only use one password. So now it's a
I'll
lot.
just, and I told him, I said, well, I'll just keep a list of my passwords on my computer. He says, don't do that either.
No.
We have another podcast coming up. We haven't even recorded it yet. Do you want to tell them?
Can we?
Can we? I think we can. I think we can give a teaser. We have someone coming into the studio.
My boyfriend. It's not my boyfriend. Just kidding.
Sorry,
just
Gavin.
kidding.
Who is it? Go ahead.
You.
It's
Cody Lundeen.
Who's Cody Lundeen? What does he do?
Okay, so he was in this show called Dual Survivor with
that one rough and tumbly guy.
Yes, and he's he actually lives in Prescott and he does survival classes in Prescott, which I didn't know. But I've missed him now twice when he's come into the studio.
Are you getting a cold?
Oh no! So this will be the first time I
You might
have
need
the
to stay home
opportunity to
tomorrow.
see him. I would rather die.
Oh God!
So super excited. He's coming in tomorrow.
I'm super excited for you. I'm actually canceling an appointment so I can be here to see him too. He's the one with the long
and
hair and barefoot.
All the time. He does not wear shoes.
Ever.
Not one time in his whole entire life.
Interesting. And he's going to teach me how to build a fire or what?
Well, he's actually doing a podcast for the summer guide.
Oh, so just like camping or something or what?
I think so.
Excellent.
It's going to be fun. Who
I'm
cares?
excited. Bring some sticks. I want him to build me a fire with some sticks.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Let's go.
I watched a good podcast. Finally, I watched an informative podcast and Guy is not here to hear it.
Okay.
No space cars. No Temptation Island. No reality series. Martha freaking Stewart.
She a baddie.
She is a baddie. But I don't think we realized what a baddie she was until she got in trouble and had to reinvent herself. And of course, hooked up with Snoop Dogg and all of that stuff. So it just shows like how she, was just this homemaker that turns just
boring.
Yeah.
And then
amazing.
Yep.
Because we didn't have internet. See, we had to buy magazines back in the day and we had to read books and we had to watch TV shows. And she was teaching us how to do, I say we like I was alive back then, but no. Almost. but it was, nobody could ever be Martha. She was perfect. And a lot of people resented her for that. And
she reminds me of your stepmother.
She does, but extreme.
Oh, 100%.
So, it's a great documentary. It just shows how she invented herself and how the norm was not powerful. She was like the first woman on Wall Street. She was like the first woman working in this. Yeah, she was incredible. And what was interesting to me is she went to prison for like insider trading, but they could never prove that she was insider trading. They got her on the lie of, I have no recollection. She told the FBI, I don't know. I don't remember that. And she did get a phone call, but it wasn't insider trading. And even they offered the guy who supposedly gave her the tip, like immunity, if he would just testify against her. And he wouldn't. He was like, I didn't tip her.
What? And she still went to prison.
For 6 months. 6 months ankle bracelet. And pretty much lost
that is
billions.
Crazy. That is insane. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
It was a big like notch in Comey's belt to get that prosecution. And so he went on to do huge, powerful things because of, I think this was a big stepping stone of, look what we did. We took the first self-made billionaire woman in America.
And knocked her down.
Bastards. Back to the kitchen, Martha. That's what he said. I don't know if that's what he said. That's what I think he said. Damn, Martha. I think that it was, it's a great documentary because it makes you feel like no matter what happens, you can reinvent yourself. You can bring back, and she's doing it. And she's done it in such an amazing way with connecting with a younger generation.
Yeah.
It's killer.
Have you seen her ads for the lighters? Light candles. And then there's Snoop Dogg or other things.
Things.
Genius marketing.
Well, and the fact that she's a gardener and she's like, Snoop, we'll cut out the middleman.
Right.
So she was genius. They showed her, I watched the roast of Justin Bieber and she was on there, and she could have just been like, oh, you know, but she was edgy, hilarious, perfect comedic timing. And that's when her and Snoop Dogg, because she said she sat next to him for like 6 hours while they were filming this.
Okay.
And she goes, he smoked the whole time, blunt after blunt after blunt after blunt. And she goes, I'm sitting downwind from him. And so within a couple hours, she goes, I had a contact high and we're talking and I loosened up.
Great.
And so it was awesome. It's a great story. And it's just one of those, you know, here you go. Here you go. So that's all I've got. I wish I could have shared this with Guy.
I know. You know,
I'm going to watch something real dumb next week.
Okay.
I'm going to come back.
Sure. Watch Arrested Development. I'm rewatching
No, that's
it.
a genius show.
Is it a genius show?
I'm watching Temptation Island. Yeah. It's a genius comedy writing. Just like Schitt's Creek.
Elicia just called me a genius.
Yeah, it's smart. Smart comedy. That's all I've got. You got anything else, Jess?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. We will see you next time on Cast 11 First to Know. See ya.